Hey guys, stick around. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. I hope you guys are ready for this stream because this is going to be a fantastic one. We are checking out our very first all lore friendly server ever on FiveM, and I cannot wait to get started because this tow truck that we're using for SADOT, it's one I've been wanting to use for so long, but none of the other communities have had it. So if you guys are curious about what it is, stick around. We're going to get started here in just about 2.5 minutes time. Alrighty guys, sorry about getting started a little bit later than usual, but I had to go do something real quick. But yes, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday, or not happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Does this look different to you guys? Because if so, your eyes are not deceiving you, because we are on a brand new server. You can see it up in the upper right hand corner below FiveM, the FiveM build thing. ExtraLife Roleplay, brand new server for me to check out. This is also the very first lore-friendly server I have ever gotten to check out. Now, I actually do need to check my routing because I think something broke with my routing real quick. Actually, no. I don't need to worry about that. But yeah, welcome to ExtraLife Roleplay. This is a brand new FiveM server for me. This is a brand new FiveM server for me, and I'm looking forward to to checking it out with you guys here today. This is the very first time we're ever clocking on here. This is really cool. So like I said during the intro here, this is a full lore-friendly FiveM server, meaning there are no real-world vehicles. But it's not all that bad because this truck right here, this is the Vapid Sandstorm D205, which is really good because this is one of the vehicles I've really wanted to try out for a while now, actually. So let me go. I forgot, what was the thing for? Was it F6? Oh yeah, here we go. We're available for calls, and then let's get F9. There we go. Perfect.
Are y'all all in TRR trucks right now?
Hey, I'm just getting ready to clock on, and I am.
Man, I'm privileged. I get to drive it because I work my ass off to get it in.
So yeah.
Very true, very true.
And make delivery.
So yeah, with that said, we are ready to go here. One thing I do need to do real quick before we get too far into this is I'm going to need to pull up the tow log in the document hub. TRR work log. Because that's going to be important. That is definitely going to be important. So, with that said, let's go ahead and fire up our beautiful engine. I know you guys can't hear it much. Yeah, I know you guys can't hear it much, but it's interesting. In fact, I can barely hear it myself. Is there anything I can do about the... Yeah, F9. So it automatically defaulted me to channel 1 on the radio, which is nice. Alright. Anyways, we are good. I updated my Roadcaster just before I went live. So a lot of the stuff has changed with regard to it. I am noticing that the audio coming through my headphones is a bit louder than it normally would be. Alright. So first things first, let's go get refuel, because we do need to get fuel in this bad boy. Yeah, oh, what is going on up here? Why are there so many cars? Yeah, there's a big wreck up here at 3038. Multiple vehicles involved, it looks like.
Are you clocked on? Are you not truck?
Yeah, I am. I need to refuel, and then I'm going to go check up on him and see what's going on. Alright, let's refuel. One thing I have noticed, the fuel script over there is actually really quick at refueling vehicles.
Still, you're not clocked on according to me at GPS. Can you double check that?
Yeah, it said I was available. I don't know if I...
F6, press F6.
Yeah. Duty 2.
And then go to civilian menu and then select GOT as the GOT percent on it.
There, bro, I think I got it now.
And then
They're off the road, we're good.
And then press T to go open skybox and do /duty.
There we go. Now I got it. Yep.
Log off at /duty.
Yeah, it still new to me, still trying to learn everything.
It's all good, but welcome to the DOT.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, it's a learning curve for me. This stuff is new here. Now, the way you clock on is actually fairly similar to how you would do it how I would do it in other servers. It looks like those guys are fine. They're off the road. They're not blocking the road, so we'll just leave them be, and we'll basically go from there. Let's head down. Let's head down here, and we'll go here. I love this truck. I really like how this truck is. This truck looks really, really nice. I thought I was going to be stuck with the MTL flatbed, which honestly, I don't like the way the MTL flatbed looks. This is like the perfect truck to start my new SADOT adventures with. And yes, I do plan on resigning from DOT over on Riverside and just sticking to DOT here on ExtraLife, because honestly, this truck alone is enough for me to get started on Riverside Roleplay, and I'm very happy that this is available to me to be able to use. Here we go. There we go. Here's a vehicle right here. And here's another cool thing about this. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. Now let me make sure we're locked before I go work on getting this vehicle. Cause I'm gonna see, can I get on it and do the G method to get it on? Nope. Nope, I gotta use /attach, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna just raise it up. Yeah, I'm gonna just raise it up a little bit, and then I'll get it there. Okay, let me make sure we're locked. Perfect, we are locked. Hello? Attach script? That is...
Yo, Steel.
Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah, what's up?
Steel. You know the truck that I gave you, the one with the one
Yeah.
that can go up and down?
Yeah.
You know where the ramp can go up and down on it?
Yeah, I know that. I was...
Yeah, that one's senior operator, my bad. You just have to get promoted in thingy.
Yeah, TR operator. TR senior operator.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, because I saw that on the roster and I just went with it because you had set it up for me.
Yeah, I need to go because I'm currently in a ball, so very bad.
Alright, well, looks like we gotta get...
I'll send you the spawn code in your DM still.
Yeah, I have the other one he had sent me before, so I'll run back to the lot and switch back into the other one. It's a shame this one's at a higher rank because this one looks so nice. I like it more than the starter MTL flatbed. I just don't like the look of the MTL.
Yeah, to start with the operator plus one that's on the roster, and then obviously if you do the TR logs, and then obviously put active, then there's a chance to get moved up to senior operator if you put TR logs in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go switch over.
I appreciate that.
Yep. So it's a shame that we got to be senior operator for this because I don't like the way the MTL flatbed looks. This truck looks a lot better. In my honest opinion, this truck looks... this truck would be a better starter truck than the MTL flatbed because this is like a pickup truck. Yeah, this is the pickup. This is it makes more sense to start people with the pickup truck instead of the big MTL flatbed. I just do not like the way the MTL flatbed looks, but unfortunately, we gotta stick to it. We gotta roll with it. I'm definitely not gonna get promoted this week because that's just how it's gonna work. But it works. That's just how it goes. They really should move this down to operator. Maybe move the MTL flatbed up a little bit. Maybe. Whoa, what is this guy doing? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. So yeah, got a little bit of a first look at this thing. So we'll go through here. It's a nice truck though, but I'm not anticipating getting a promotion until I get back from my 2 trips because of the fact that it's just, here we go. But let's just go get into that MTL flatbed, even though I hate it. DOT MTL flatbed. Yeah, see, I don't like the look of that. This just doesn't look good. Yeah. Yeah. But we gotta roll with it, unfortunately. Yep, we gotta roll with it, unfortunately. This thing has 75% fuel, so we're good. But yeah. Maybe this one will work better for... Yeah, maybe this one will work better for the attached script, because I don't know why the attached script isn't working. It would be like. Whoa, what is this truck doing going high rates of speed? I'm not going to worry about those vehicles. I'm going to give it a couple passes because that's part of our SOP. We have to give it a couple passes in order to actually tow it if it's still there. Lore-friendly vehicles. Well, these are nice lore-friendly vehicles. They're not like they're not base game vehicles only. Like you see that looks, this one right here looks like a BMW, but it's not. It's a vehicle. Basically, the lore-friendly rule is it can't look. It has to be, at most, it can look 80% like the real vehicle. Let's see, is that motorbike still there, or did that motorbike disappear? I think someone came and got that motorbike. So yeah, the vehicles can look like they're like. In fact, actually, we'll go down here and I'll show you some of these other vehicles. Like there's these cars. Those are police vehicles. Like I'm fine with the way the police vehicles look. Those police vehicles look very good. And I feel like being on a lore-friendly server as well is going to cut down on the performance issues as well. Yeah, being on a lore-friendly server is going to cut down on like performance lag spikes because of the real-world vehicles being so things. By the way, something I love about LSPD far as they can go CPD unit cars with the new PD siren. Oh, interesting. Yep, this guy. So yeah, we're gonna go back. We'll do another pass and see if those 2 vehicles are still there. Whoa, god damn. Car? That vehicle's abandoned. But I'll check it on it here in a few. Like, there we go. There's another police vehicle. I think there may be somebody in those vehicles. It's hard to tell because there's no player names. Which is what I liked about Riverside. Riverside let you see the player names. Here. Let me just pull into here real quick and see. All right. Let me just look and see if there's liveries. No liveries. Is there any liveries here? No. So we got to roll with this regardless. But yeah, I think those vehicles right there, those vehicles are off the road. They're all off the road. Whoa, what is going on there? And there's that drifter guy that I saw about in global chat. Holy crap, people are driving crazy. It looks like this is an all statewide, like a full statewide server anyway, too. Okay. What the hell? What is this guy doing? He's supposed to stop because I stopped. He didn't stop. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. There's a couple vehicles there, but I mean they're not really. They're not really. They are actually, yeah. These guys are. These guys are kind of blocking. That guy is blocking the road a little bit. I think eventually, I think they're gonna move. Yeah, eventually, I think they're gonna move. Oh wait, no, it's an officer. Oh yeah, it's an unmarked. I thought that was a Civ car for a second. Yeah, I thought that was a civilian car. But yeah, this is a new server. It's a lore-friendly server that I'm checking out here. Apparently their peak was 266 players. Back in August of 2022. That would have been really cool to see this server in its heyday. Back when it was like extremely popular. But there's still a decent amount of people that get on here. In fact, when I logged on right here, there was when I logged on, there was actually, I think there was like 35 people out of a 75 slot server, which is honestly not that bad. I gotta refuel. Yeah, let's refuel right here. I do like how you don't need to get out of the vehicle to refuel. There we go. Here's a vehicle right here. Unfortunately, there's no lights. Yeah, there's no lights I can turn on. Yeah, there's no lights I can turn on here. I don't know if this is actually the right truck, to be honest. There we go. Locked. Here we go. What the hell? There's aliens? I don't know why the attach script isn't working. That is weird. Let me try doing another sync. Yeah, why is the attach script not working? That is weird. Yeah, that is weird. Why is the attach script not working? I might have to relog actually. Because I'm not getting the pop-up for it or anything. I think it's broken. I think /attach is broken. It's not working for me. I don't know what it is. Let me try a relog. Yeah, let me try a relog. Let's go. Yeah. Let me try a relog real quick and we'll... Maybe, yeah, I think maybe I just need to relog because the attach script isn't working at all. Either that or it's an actual server issue. And holy crap, those guys are driving like dumbos. There's so many vehicles. So yeah, I might have to relog and see if that fixes the issue. Maybe the attach script didn't load properly. Hold on a second. There we go. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna quickly relog and see if maybe the and see if maybe that fixes it. Because I don't know if there's... Yeah, I don't know if the attach script is just broken. Yeah, there's 44 people on right now, which is pretty good for this time of day, to be honest. 'Cause I don't know what's going on, but for some reason the attach script doesn't work. It isn't working. It should be working just fine, but if I have to clear cache because it may be corrupted, then I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna load back in real quick. And then let me just bring up my ExtraLife stuff. Yeah. Here we go, right here. So, ExtraLife has a really neat system here where you can actually see your commendations and stuff. So like you can see like your warnings, your commendations, and you can see your trust score. If I get a 90 plus trust score, I think I get Civ 2 automatically, and then Civ 3 is a application based thing, and then Civ 4 is handpicked. So we'll have to. I want to work towards that. But let's see if that fixed the attached script. If not, then not really much I can do. Unfortunately, not. Oh, here you can see some of the other vehicles here. Like there's this thing that looks like a Cadillac Escalade or Jeep Wagoneer, but it looks at. I love that blue. That's a very good blue. There's this thing which is an old Bronco, an old Vapid Ford Bronco, Vapid Coyote. So yeah, let me just do this. Steal, and then here I want to show you guys. This gives me a good opportunity to show you guys the truck, like a pickup truck that I have saved. Check this thing out. Weapon restriction. I don't have any weapons. But yeah, check this thing out. This thing is fantastic. Actually, is there a way I can change my FiveM keybind to open V menu? Because I want to switch that to M, because it's muscle memory. So let me see, is that something that I can change in settings? Menu V. No. No, you're not able to. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm able to. Yep, not able to change it. So I gotta train my muscle memory to go for V or for F1 now. But yeah, check this out. Check out this beautiful truck. This is a Karen Rebel, which is a great rig. Let's get out of here. Oh, here's another truck. Oh yeah, there's this thing. This is one of the ones that if I wanted to, I could set up myself. It's one of those, oh no, this is a Vapid Granger. I think that's one of the ones I can get as Civ 1. But we'll go see if I can get the /attach script to work. Maybe this relog fixed the /attach script, but because I don't know why it's not working. I honestly do not know why the attach script is not working. And never mind the texture glitches up there. I don't know if that's because of my... Okay, no, that is not because of my visual pack. That's something with the server itself. Yeah, that's something... Alright. So let's get out of here. But yeah, this is a nice truck. I like it. Alright. Let's go. Let's get our DOT uniform in. And then let's get back into the MTL flatbed. As much as I don't like it. That's the only one I can use. Actually, is that the only one I can use? Hang on a second. Is that the only one I can use? Or is there another flatbed that I can use at this rank? Document hub. Main roster. Vehicle roster. Yeah, MSC flatbed, that's... Oh wait, am I using the wrong... Am I using the wrong flatbed? Hold on. I believe I'm using the wrong flatbed, actually. Oh, why is that automatically going to... Yeah, why does that go to SAST fleet? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just get in the radio. I don't know what the... DOT, what do you expect? This is our lot up here.
I know.
Yep. Alright, so now... Civilian, SADOT, and then... Duty. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just... Yeah, where's your secondary gonna be at?
It's at 3037, right at the beginning of the white split at Yellow Jack. It's
Yeah.
the black car on the right side of the road.
Yeah, I'll go have a look and see. Alright, let's go see what's going on with that. This is going to be a contract detail. Why are there so many vehicles there? So, I don't know if the relog fixed the /attach script. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I believe this is going to be it right here. I think, is this going to be it? I think this is going to be it right here. Yeah, I think this is going to be... they said it's right before the Y split. Before Yellow Jack. So I think this is going to be it. I have no lights, though. That's the only problem. Alright. Alright. So now, let's see if I can figure out... Oh, crap. I need to set this as my personal so that way nobody steals it. Lock. There. So let's see. What is this guy doing? Let's see if the attach works now. No, it's still not working. What is up with the attach script? It's not wanting to work. I think something's broken with it because the attach script isn't working at all. What is this guy doing? I'm gonna just get in here and get out here because I need to figure out what's up with the attach script. It's not working and I don't know why. Yeah, the attach script ain't working and I don't know why. Why is this guy in the middle of the road? What the hell are they doing? I'm gonna just go back to my lot here and figure out what's... I need to figure out what's going on with the attach script because it is not working at all. Yeah, I don't know why the attach script isn't working. So I need to figure out what's going on with that. I think I might redo episode 1 of this series, to be honest, until at least I need to figure out... I need to get to the bottom of why the attach script isn't working. It might be something where I need to clear my cache because I have multiple attach scripts from different servers, and maybe those are conflicting. Let me search. Nope. Yeah, I'm seeing some people posting about it back in 2023, but I don't know why it's still not working. I might have to clear my cache. And I think that's broken. Yeah. Because somebody posted a bug about it back in March. And in March it didn't people said haven't experienced... Somebody reacted saying that they haven't experienced that issue. So I think it's just something with my cache. I think because I have cache from SatRP and Riverside on top of this server, I think I need to clear my cache and see if that fixes the issue. Because I think I have 3 different caches going. So let's try that actually. It's going to take a little bit to download some of these resources, so I might have to end the stream. But here, actually, wait. I'll do this. So let's go find my FiveM stuff as well. Right, let me open file location, application data, and I believe it's citizen. Or no, it's not citizen. Data. Yeah, here we go. Cache, server cache, priv. So let's clear cache. And let's see. Holy crap. Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why I'm having issues. Because the cache is... And let me go to my recycle bin real quick as well. I'm just going to empty it. Because there's a lot of crap that's on there anyway. Yeah, I have 100 gigs worth of stuff there. A lot of the stuff is from back when I was trying to figure out how to get... A lot of that was from back when I was having trouble getting my getting LSPDFR to work. Is there a custom MLO on that? As far as I know, there's not. But yeah, what up, Nathan? I'm clear on my cache because for some reason the attach script on this ExtraLife server is not working for whatever reason. And I think it might be other cache. I think it might be other attached scripts from like Riverside and SatRP, the other two servers that I'm on. I think I have attached scripts from those, and I think they were conflicting with each other. So it's gonna take a little bit to install this cache again. But let's see. We can talk here while we're trying to figure it out. But let's see. How long will it take to download that? Stuff. It didn't take long to get the content manifest. It didn't take long to download that. Oh wow, that's actually downloading really quick. Last night on Monday when I was getting on there, it didn't take that long. It took quite a while. 59 gigs of data from Riverside. Oh yeah, well when I cleared my cache just now, I had 120 gigs of stuff. And it took me like a half hour to install all of those resources. Like here you can see it's going a little bit slow here for the sounds and stuff, but I think it was just an issue that they were having at the time I was trying to connect for the first time. I don't know. But we're going to see if this fixes the issue. Hopefully it does. I cleared server cache, server cache priv. Yeah, that's what I did as well. I did those three folders too. What I'm thinking there was some stuff from other servers that were there was stuff from Riverside and SatRP that were conflicting. And I might just leave SatRP again as well because there's I'm never really on there much anyways. And I'm just seeing how ExtraLife is because if I like how ExtraLife is and if I can get this damn attach script to work properly, my plan is to probably move over to ExtraLife full time and do police over there along with towing, get back into the police side of things. I feel like this would be a really good opportunity for me to do that. I will probably get into policing stuff after I'll probably get into policing stuff after I get back from my 2 trips though. DOT is to help me get a good idea of what the server is supposed to be like. So we'll see. We got 550 resources to download. It looks like it'll probably take about, at most, 5 minutes to download the rest of this stuff. We'll see. Why leave RSRP? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how you're locking down stuff in DOT over there. It's like, I understand you're locking it down to provide more interaction, but realistically speaking, in real life, a DOT operator when they get a tow call, they're not going to roll up to a tow call and be like, hey, I have to tow your vehicle. I'm getting calls about it. Like, you're trying to force us to have an interaction on every single tow call we have. If we get towed, if we get called to it, or if it's just an abandoned vehicle. I just don't like that. I liked it before how, especially if it's someone we know is not going to listen to us and they're not going to move their vehicle, and if we try towing it, they're just going to start shooting at us anyway. It just doesn't make sense. Like, I understand you're trying to make it real, you're trying to make it more interaction based, but still. Like, still, it's just like, that's just my thoughts on the matter personally. If people aren't gonna park their vehicles properly, and what are the chances they're gonna move it when we ask them to do that? And if they do move it, the moment we leave, they're gonna probably park it improperly again. It's not gonna work. It just doesn't work properly. You're trying to have, either way, you're still trying to force an interaction regardless. Realistically, tow drivers, when they get called to a scene, they're not gonna pull up and talk to somebody about the fact that their car is being towed. I've never seen that in any of the videos I've watched with a tow company. Like, still, I just, like, and that's just how people are on FiveM. You're trying to make it super realistic to the server, to where it's basically like, yeah, you got to say something to them instead of just pull up, tow the vehicle, and get out of there. But the problem is, people on FiveM, even if you tell them if they move and get towed, and they don't move, and you try towing them, they're probably still gonna do the same thing they would if we didn't say a word as well. It's beating a dead horse. That's just personally how I think about it. I just don't. In real life, the tow drivers don't interact with people saying, hey, we're gonna tow your vehicle if you don't move. They just roll up and they just tow it. That's just how it comes down. That's just what it all comes down to. All right. So, but yeah, let's just get this stuff back. Let's see if me clearing cache actually fixed the issue here. Where's Off-Road? Karen Rebel. Here's a nice Karen Rebel that I have registered to Jason, though. It's a nice rig. I like it. But yeah, we're going to see if maybe this attached, this fixed as well. Like, I mean, I would have told them that too. And I don't know why you're DMing me about this instead of just throwing it in chat, because I'm not going to keep tabbing out to look at DMs, especially if I'm focused on this. That's why I always say that. I mean, regardless, the civilian managers, I know they want what's best with the server, but they got to think of it realistically on how tow drivers act in real life. They're not going to tell people, hey, move your vehicle or you're going to get towed. If they get called down to tow a vehicle, they come down there and they tow it. And if police are there and the civ tries to, and the person tries to get back at you for towing, for towing their vehicle, then they have to go through the police, because chances are it's a police request anyway. It's unrealistic to have tow drivers be warning people to move or they're going to get towed, because realistically they're just going to pull up, tow the vehicle, and leave. That's how I've seen it in all the YouTube videos I've watched, and that's how I see it. That's the realistic way to go about this. That is literally That is literally the most realistic way to go about that. 'Cause that's how I see it in real life on YouTube videos. And that's how I would that's how I would do it here. So I don't understand why the Civ managers are basically forcing us to have an interaction with people and warning them when they're just not going to listen to us anyway. It doesn't make sense. That's really all I'm going to say there with regards to that. It literally just doesn't make sense. And that's part of why I'm moving over here, is to get a fresh start and basically go from there. Alright, mod menu. Actually, one thing I do need to do, I do want to get xenon lights and set those to white. There we go. Alright, F9. There we go. Now let's go F5. Oh, wait, no, F6 civilian menu, duty tag, / duty. Boom. Alright. Alright, let's go see. Let me go find a vehicle that's not parked properly. Because I want to see if maybe clearing cache did fix that issue. I'm going to go try with that one vehicle. Yeah, that one vehicle is still there. So I'm going to go see if me clearing cache has fixed the attach script. It maybe made it so that way it would actually work. So yeah, here's a vehicle right here. So let's see if the / attach script... Why is that car honking at me? Oh, wait. I need to set this as my personal. What is this? What is he doing? Alright. Let me just see what's going on there. Alright, let me just see if the attach script works as well. Nope, it's still broken. Why is the attach script not working? I literally can't do my job if the attach script isn't working. And Hill just pinged me as well. Yeah, why is the attach script not working? Because I'm doing the command properly. It's just not... I don't know if the attach script works differently here than on the other server. It just is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to have to go figure out what's up with this, because for some reason the attach script isn't working. Let me just go to the general chat here and ask about this. Yeah, I might redo this episode here when I can figure out why the attach script isn't working. There. I'm just posting up there and seeing if I can figure out what's going on there. Oh, it's slash attach on. Yeah. Okay, so it works differently here. All right. There we go. Now I get it now. So it's a couple extra steps for me here as well. Yeah. So there we go. Everything should work just fine now. Oh, it's inverted. That's inverted. Okay, that's something I need to fix. That is inverted. Yeah, there we go. Now all right, I figured it out. Perfect. I figured it out. Okay. So yeah. Okay. There we go. All right, so I figured it out right here. So this vehicle, 3047, we'll take this back over to... We'll take this over to our lot here. We'll actually cut through this area. Oh, and our hazards are on now, too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that actually makes sense. Is that a drone? Holy shit, they have drones in this server? Oh, that looks so cool. Now, I have no idea why the skybox is so pixely on the top like that. I think that might just be my visual pack just being stupid. That wouldn't surprise me if that's the, that wouldn't surprise me if the, what's it called? If it's my visual pack causing those issues. It might be a server artifact or something. Having a 5-second interaction before towing is a trivial issue, and I'm astounded that you would leave over that. Well, to me, it's not realistic. That's just the way it is. I understand you guys are trying to be realistic there, but unless the civilian literally... Unless the civilian of detach off. Okay, can I do this to cancel it? There we go. There we go. Like, I understand what I understand what you're trying to do. You guys are trying to do there. You're kind of forced to do that because of the frickin' civ meters, but it's just not realistic. It's not realistic to have us talk to people and warn them before towing the vehicle. In real life, it doesn't work that way. If we're called, if a towing service is called down to a call. Yeah, if a tow service is down to a call, they're not gonna be telling people, hey, we got called to tow your vehicle. They're not gonna walk up to someone and say, hey, we got called to tow your vehicle. They're just there to do their job, load the vehicle up and leave. It's the civilian's job to come up and talk to us if they have a problem with us towing their vehicle. That's how I've seen it in a lot of YouTube videos, and that's how I have seen it too, for sure. It's like, I just don't... It's not realistic the other way around. It's legitimately not realistic the other way around. Alright, well actually, hold on a second. I gotta fill out that log real quick. Yeah, I gotta fill out this log real quick. Alright. So I need to go figure out what my roster is, what my name is. Oh. Right. Operator. All right, I'm apparently not listed on the TRR roster for whatever reason. Okay, well, that works. Oh, I got another ping to look at. Like, I hope you understand where I'm coming from there, Nathan. It's like, I understand you guys want interactions. The civilian managers are basically forcing us to have interactions. But realistically, that's not how it works in real life. Alright, well, I'm just going to set this as J Steel. Abandoned vehicle, tow log. Postal of found vehicle. We found that over at 3047. Okay, 3047. 3047, postal 3048. Vehicle license plate gone. Got it. Yep, there we go. Got it. Perfect. Let's get this set up for any other responses. And look at that. So whenever I apply and fill out the form, it'll show up right here, which is really cool. It's really fantastic. I like that. That looks really cool. All right. Anyways, let's get going with this, and let's get locked. Let's get our vehicle doors sorted. Let's go see what other vehicles we can find that aren't parked legally. So sorry about the issues there at the start. I did not know that it was /attach on and detach off for those commands. I thought it was broken. They really need to switch that to just attach and detach. It's extra stuff to type that's really not needed. So let's go see what other vehicles are not parked properly. And I know the game volume is low. Really not much I can do about that. Well, actually, there is something I can do about it. Because I'm planning on making the server... Hold on a minute. Yeah, because I'm planning on making the server my full server. Oh, I know why. I know why it was so quiet. Is because I forgot to adjust my volume from when I was playing on Train Sim World 5. That's why it was so quiet for you guys. My apologies for that. Alright. Let's just see what other vehicles there are. Let's see what other vehicles we can find that are maybe parked illegally. There's a taxi. I guess somebody's doing taxi work. Is that a civilian back there? That might be a civ. A lot of times I'm just going to be picking up abandoned vehicles. Ooh, that's a nice truck. Oh, that's a nice truck. Is that one of those D205s again? I want to go pass by the police station. Yeah, I want to go see what kind of police truck that is. That looks like is that a sheriff vehicle? That looks like a BCSO vehicle there. But I want to see what that police truck is. Yeah, I want to see what that police truck is. Is it still there? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's a sheriff. Oh yeah, that's the Vapid Sandstorm. D2500. That looks really cool. I like that. That looks like a really cool truck. It's the same kind of model as my as that other truck that I'd be able to. I'll let this car go first because he was coming through. We're gonna go stop at the... Yeah, honestly, we should have stopped at that one gas station. What is this guy doing? And why is he getting... Alright, he's somewhat close to me. Don't honk at me, buddy. There. I know this road's 50 miles an hour, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm pulling off to refuel. What is he doing? There we go. Let's go down Route 68 actually and see. Actually, is there anybody in this vehicle? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get this car too. Because this car's been sitting here a while and there's nobody in it. It's been sitting for a while. I'm gonna wait for... What is he doing? Yep. Attach on. Oh. I think this guy has more issues than just... I think that guy has more issues than just him. His car there. So yeah, I'm gonna get this taxi cab. Unlocked. Boom. F1. Personal vehicle. Locked doors. I don't know if he was gonna try talking to me or... Are hazards on? Nope. I need to remember next time whenever I do load up a vehicle and there's somebody nearby, there's some /me's I need to do for actions like lowering the truck bed, attaching the chains. And basically raising the bed and all that kind of fun stuff. I gotta remember to do that whenever there's somebody. I gotta remember to do that whenever there's in here. The good news here is I think they've actually edited this MLO in order to make sure those gates stay open. Yeah, let's see. So we got this vehicle over at, I would say 3038. So let me go fill that out. Okay, steel, abandoned vehicle tow log, postal found vehicle 3038, 3048, and then what's the plate of this thing? Before we take it off here, I want to see what the plate of this vehicle is. Oh man, it is extremely hard to see it.
Do we have any active tow trucks?
Yeah, you got me. What's going on?
Postal code 3025. I need you to come pick up a green 4-door Charger.
Yep, I'll be over there as soon as I can.
24. I'm gonna wait for you here. I got someone that's the same, so if you can't make your way here, kind of decent like that. But...
Yeah, I'm just dropping the vehicle off at our lot, and then I'll be over there as soon as I can.
24 again. Postal code 3025.
Alright. Perfect. Okay, something is wrong with my mouse cursor. It's not... Okay. Detach off. There we go. So we'll do that. Now let me get the... Yeah, the mouse cursor isn't locked to the game. Why is it not locked to the game? I don't see the. This is 06 SOU 24224. Alright. 06 SOU 244. Submit. Alright. Let's go get it. Yeah, why is my mouse cursor not staying put in the game? Hold on a minute. Settings. I think I know why it's not. Advanced graphics. Full screen. Full screen exclusive. That's what I want. Yes. That's what I want. Apply. Whoa. What the hell? Okay, that did not work. Why did that break? Okay. Well. Oh, that actually fixed it, actually. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so 3025. Where is that? 3025. Oh, they're down there on Marina, it looks like. So let's go see what's going on with let's go down there. Let's get down there as soon as possible. Go help out the vehicle as well. Yeah, here we go. So there we go. So the radio list is not in the best position. It's so small. So I don't know what's going on with that. But we're going to get over there as soon as possible. Okay, so again, we're going to log this as a called vehicle tow. Actually, technically this was contracted. We gotta get over there. Well, oh, okay. I think this car is actually gonna make a right-hand turn. Whoa, what is going on there? Alright. I didn't know what the speed limit here down this road. That is a sieve up there with those white wheels. Alright, where is this police officer at? I would have to guess they're down Marina. 3025. They're probably down by Marina. Yep, I see it right there. Nice. Got it. Got it right here. Perfect. Oh, wait. Let me just do this. Boom. Perfect. And then we're gonna have to wait for this officer because I'm gonna need to see where he wants me to take it. If it just needs to go to our lot or whether or not there. So I'm gonna just wait here. Let me make sure we're locked. Vehicle doors are now locked, or is that unlocked? Okay, no. Nope. Okay. There we go. Got it. So we're just gonna wait here for this officer to get out. Oh, did he? Is he in his head, or is he still in the car? I think he's in the car. That is a nice police car, though. I like the look at it. I like the look of that. Look at that thing. Absolutely stunning. That's one of those Charger lookalikes. And honestly, the newer vehicles that GTA, that Rockstar has been putting into their online mode in the latest game updates, I'm gonna be honest, those have been pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna just wait here and see. All right. So now, no, whenever the game likes to bork out, I will just and not have my mouse cursor locked to the game. I will just do that. So we just gotta wait for this officer. Hold on, is that officer actually in his vehicle? Or is he just not in it at all? Cause I'm gonna wait for him to come out and see where we need to, if we need to take the vehicle somewhere. Dude, that is definitely that's a BCSO vehicle. I like that BCSO livery. You know, that BCSO livery reminds me of the ones that ZRP had. If you gotta remember way back when, I believe that was one of the liveries that ZRP's BCSO department actually had. What is that motorcycle doing? I have no clue. SADOT, I need tow at 3048 by the power station. I'm still busy with Here, let me just do this. Yeah, what is this? What is this?
Hey, what's happening, mate?
Yeah, what?
How did I become a mechanic?
Mechanic. That's part of SADOT if you're looking for that.
It's part of what?
Okay, really? Nice. Nice. Fail RP. Nice. Nice RDM. Gotta love it. Nice random deathmatch. I'm just gonna revive. Because that was stupid. But that's what happens on a public server. I'm gonna just take this to the lot in... I gotta wait for revive. I'm not respawning. I'm just gonna revive because that was just dumb. That was just stupid. What that was. I don't know what that was, but let me see. Is there anybody even in this police cruiser? No, there isn't. I've been waiting for so long for them. I'm gonna get it. I'm just getting out of here with this vehicle. I'm getting out of here with this vehicle. I'm gonna just contract it. This is a contracted tow. I'm just taking it over to my lot because I thought there was somebody in that cop car, but the whole time there wasn't. I don't know why. I'm gonna just leave. There's nothing really I could do there. Oh, there's another abandoned vehicle in the road. We'll come back there and grab that. I don't know where those... It was a Wash or Whoosh. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Well, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, there's a... Man. I'm doing pretty good here. This is my first stream and first real time actually playing here on ExtraLife. This is actually my first time ever playing on a lore-friendly server, like, legitimately. I think I've messed around and checked out some lore-friendly servers in the past, but decided against it just because of the fact that it was a lore-friendly server. But honestly, I like it. I like this lore-friendly server. It runs so much better on my PC than a regular server with a bunch of like real-world add-on vehicles. So this is a BCSO. This was at 3025, and we brought it back over to 3048. I'm gonna drop it. I'm going to drop the vehicle. Right here looks like a good spot to drop it. So yeah, if you guys are just joining, welcome in. Thank you so much for checking out the live stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day so far. We're here on ExtraLife Roleplay. First ever first ever full lore-based server for me. Why do people put these regular plates on? It's impossible to read them. Like, I can't even tell what the plate of that vehicle is. So I'm going to set that as not applicable because it's so dark, it's impossible to read, basically. So let me go fill out another one of these. Okay. Steel. I'm assuming this is how they're going to put it on the roster. Next. Oh, wait. Contracted tow log. This one is for postal found vehicle. It was at 3025 and then 3048. Vehicle license plate not applicable. Too hard to read. All right, BCSO. Actually, I'm gonna put in parentheses here. Very dark plate. Too hard to read. There we go. And then that should show up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's a fun server. I like it. But yeah, it runs so much better than on my other server. Than other servers I've played on in the past. So I'm very glad I decided to give a full lore-friendly server a chance, because this lore-friendly server seems like a really good one. And since it runs so well, I may as well go try out my B&B visuals again and see if that works a lot better and maybe fixes that graphical issue. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, my car is dead. My car is dead. Can you?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that when I was bringing back my other vehicle. Let me see if I can get that loaded up for you.
Thank you.
Yep. Well. Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any headlights or lights to begin with, like any amber lights on this truck, so I can't really use that. All right. Oh my god, why are we crouching? It's not off topic, man. I'm glad you enjoy those live streams. They're really... I was planning on doing another one of those today, continuing that one project that I had done with before. Alright, let me see. Are we locked? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, where are you going to need me to take this thing to?
Just flywheels down the road.
Alright, I got it.
Can you drop it off in the garage?
I'll see if I can. Well, it may end up on the roof. We'll have to wait and see though.
Okay, because it's...
Yeah, when I unload it, sometimes whenever I unload vehicles in the garage over there at Flywheels, it likes to go on the roof instead of actually inside.
Well, if you can get it close enough to where I can use the...
Yeah, I might be able to do it if I get you in like the back part of it. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if there's like room for me to get back there.
Oh, maybe we can grab it.
Yeah. After that, I'm gonna get.
Is this the tow truck you're supposed to be using?
Yeah.
Oh.
It just doesn't have a livery. I think that's something that the heads are working on.
Okay. My cousin's a SADOT employee. I just noticed the light bar on top was the wrong one. That's all.
Yeah, I just got hired yesterday, so
Oh.
I'm still learning through all that.
Did you save the tow truck you're supposed to be driving?
Yeah, this is the one they gave me in the training. Yeah. Oh crap. It bugged. Yeah, it bugged. You're just gonna have to poof it back in. It's basically stuck on that truck. I can't unload it.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, let's
sometimes
take it off.
sometimes it bugs off. Sometimes it bugs out like that where it just gets stuck on there and I can't move it when I go to try and unload it. That's just the way they have it set up here. You might have to just poof it back in.
That's fine. Do you want me to spawn the right tow truck for you?
Yeah, this is the one I was just given in the training here, so let's see. What is this guy doing?
It's a complete different truck we're supposed to be using.
Yeah. Let's see, vehicles.
Alright, well, if you want a different truck, my number's 133.
Alright.
Alright, have a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll go have a look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that van that's over there. And I'm gonna go look at the roster when I get a chance. Because this truck has been, that van has been sitting here for a long time. Oh wait, crap, I gotta set this as personal again. There. Attach on. Oh, I know why there's nobody here. It's because this damn vehicle blew up. That's why. Yeah, that's why. I'll go check the roster again now. But yeah, I'm glad you like the stage development streams here. I'm probably gonna do another one this evening and get back to work on that one project that I was working on in yesterday's stream, or no, it was actually on Monday's stream that I was working on that one. That one that I was reworking, I got it down to like 2,000 something parts, or I think even less than 2,000 parts. After all of that, are you a part of the Tomorrowland 2025 in RF? And if so, how's it going? I am probably going to be the one running the live streams, and I might play a set at that Tomorrowland event. But I'm not part of like the whole development side of it. They have their own stuff for the development side of things. But we have quite a bit of time. We have a few weeks to plan out that and get the roster all sorted out and get the lineup all sorted out as well. So yeah. Okay, let me see. Did that work? Yes, that works. Okay. Perfect. So Oh, this one I can actually get the plate of. It blew up, but I can still forensics. Okay. All right. There we go. Contracted. Also found vehicle. That one is 3038 again. 3038. Well, your last stream, you got it down for like 30K. Yeah. Well, a part of it, what was taking up a lot of the parts on that game, if you were watching that stream, it was actually a lot of the what took up a lot of the parts. You saw at one point I found like some like little like amp racks or something that were taking up like tens of thousands of parts. So, yeah. I don't know what was up with that. But anyways, let me see if I can find the right truck. 'Cause this one is not the right truck, according to that one guy. Because the vehicle roster has MSC_flatbed. I actually haven't tried spawning in. I haven't tried spawning in a vehicle from there. For some reason, whenever I went to SADOT, it just redirected me to the state patrol fleet. And yeah, what? Hold on. Okay, I just broke the menu now. God damn it! Now I gotta relog again. Yeah, I broke it again. How did it break again? Bruh. Yeah, now that's broken. I broke that menu. How did I break that menu? Holy crap. Well, guess what we get to do? We get to relog again. Yay! Man, I can tell there are some issues with the server. I think I was just doing stuff a bit too quickly. I got a couple pings. Might be a bug in ExtraLife. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's just a bug. I must have just been moving too quickly through those menus. Oh, that's probably... No, it's not a new server. It's been around quite a few years, but I think this is why. There's 65 people on. That's probably why there's so many issues with the server right now. It's because there's just so many people and it can't handle that many people. But let's see. The good news here is there's no music on this loading screen, so I can just keep the music... I can keep my background music rolling just fine. But yeah, we'll have to get back on here in just a little bit and just go from there. All right. So yeah, let's go see what's going on here. All right. Sandy. All right. All right, player, MP pad. Do some steel. Now let's get our nice vehicle, because I did get a nice vehicle here. Wait, no, I just saw it. ELRP. There it is. This is a nice vehicle. I like it. This vehicle I'm just temporarily using. Because once I get to like the Civ 2 or something, I am going to want to check out some of the Civ 2 vehicles. All right. So I do like this Karen Rebel. There's actually a modern variant of it too. But yeah, apparently that truck All right. Alright. So now, MP pad, save characters, DOT. Now, let me go to here and let me see if it breaks again if I do this. Oh, no, there we go. Now it works. MSC flatbed. That's the one. That's the one on the roster. Yeah, here we go. This is the one this is the one I'm supposed to be using. Options, extras. Let me just look and see what extras I need from this. Top light bar. 2. There we go. There we go. Now livery. There we go. And then that needs to be the color needs to be black or orange. I'll set this to orange. I mean, it shows as being white in the... It shows as being white in the, Yeah, it shows as being white in the picture, but it says black or orange. So I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go put it in orange. SADOT orange. There we go. And now let me set my plate. Actually, first, let me fix the plate. Let me just get the... I'll put that one there, and then set license plate text. SADOT 141. And then let's go industrial. Replace. There we go. And then now I gotta go. Now I need to go civilian menu. Oh crap, this one's got the radar. Get civilian menu, duty tag, there we go. Yeah, for whatever reason. Yeah, there's no lights on this. Yeah, there's no lights on this for whatever reason. I don't know why, but okay. And I can't remove that LuxArt control thing. I wonder, is there a keybind that I can use for the LuxArt? It'll be an L probably. No, it's not any of these. LVC. Let me try. Yeah, none of those are working. Is it numpad 1, 2, or 3? No. nothing I can do here other than I will put my xenon lights on because I like those. That menu kind of looked like the Forza Horizon menu. Yeah, kind of. Here. SAVOT, flatbed, ELRP. There we go. I can't get rid of that LuxArc control though. That's what's really annoying me. That's kind of annoying me that I can't turn that off because on other servers that have vehicles with the LuxArc control thing, you can hit O. Oh, there we go. That's what it was. So HUD settings. There we go. There we go. I got it. All right. And then storage, save settings. Yes. Come on. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay. There we go. That works. Okay, I figured that out. So, apparently, this has sirens, but we're not supposed to use them. It's honestly, that's fine. At least I know now that we have sirens. So yeah, there we go. Did I do duty? No, I don't think I did. Oh no, I was on. There we go. Oh wait, and now I need to get back in the radio, which is that. There we go. We got the O2 in here. Nice. Where is he? Is he on? Where is he? Oh, he's down in the city, it looks like. Oh, wait, no, that's not him. That's basketball. I don't really care about the basketball stuff. It's all a learning. It's all about learning. Yeah. It's a learning curve for me. He didn't have to stop for me. I had to stop for him. But I figured out the right vehicle. Is this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, that guy is dead. Yeah, this guy is 100% dead. Did I set this as my personal as well? Ooh, good thing I checked because I did not have that as my personal. Attach on. There we go. Yep, exactly. It was his right of way. That's why I did it. That's why I honked my horn, even though I probably shouldn't have. Alright. I do need to fix the... Actually, I don't really think I need to fix those keybinds, to be honest with you. Ooh. Oh, there he is. What server is this? This is ExtraLife Roleplay. I'm gonna go pull off right here real quick because I need to figure out. Okay, wait. It bugged again. God damn it. It bugged. My lights are stuck on. Yeah, there's definitely some issues with this server. Oh, my siren control box is locked? How did I lock it? Is it good? Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out what the keybind is to unlock the control box. Rear antenna. Toggle keybind lock. Oh, there it is. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Toggle keybind lock. Open remote control. Lock, unlock. Open remote control. Yeah, toggle keybind lock. Something is bugged. Something is like really bugged. Because I can't turn off my lights now at all. They are stuck on. Yeah, it might just be the amount of people on. And the server is having trouble keeping up. Because it's saying my siren control box is locked, but I don't remember locking it. I don't know what key I hit to lock it. If I can figure out what key that is to lock it, I'm just going to remove that keybind entirely because there's no reason why I should be able to lock it. Are you still going to play RSRP? I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do here. Because I need to figure out... Oh, lockout control. Why is that the menu? Why is that... Why is that? Why is F1 the lock box? I'm removing that. I am removing that right now. Dude, that is stupid. Why is that the same button? Why is that the same keybind as opening F1, as opening V menu? I'm deleting that. There's no reason why I need to lock my key box. Lockout controls. Delete. There. There. Finally. Now there's no way for me to turn on my lights. Actually, is there a way? Oh, there it is. Now I remember how to do it. I haven't been police in a while, so I haven't used the radar system. Not that it needs the radar system to be good. Holy crap, what is this guy doing? Yeah, this is all a learning experience for me. I haven't done towing that's this involved, especially with the radar stuff, with that radar script, in quite some time, actually. But yeah. Wow, someone's using global me's to state that they're streaming. That is not what global me's are meant for. Oh, holy sh... Alright. So this car, I should be able to read the plate just fine once I get it into, like, the sunlight. Oh, yeah, I should be able to read that just fine. Yeah, this server is fun once you figure out what all the controls are. Alright, let me just get the plate from this thing real quick. Okay, let me get my work log. Can you still play RSRP because you're in SADOT there and it looked fun? I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. So, 3038 is where I found this vehicle. Postal vehicle drop-off 3048. And then EDEKM 912. Submit. Boom. Done. All right. Well, did not mean to do that. All right, let's get this thing dropped off. Oh, wow. It let me detach it when I said FF instead of off. I wonder if you just need a space. No. That is weird. Okay, well, anyways, we got it. Alright, let's get that lock. Okay, are our hazard lights on? No, they're not. Oh my goodness, there's lights below there too. That's cool. There should be no reason why people... There should be no reason why people don't see me trying to do work out here. We're gonna go top off on fuel down in Sandy Shores. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this server runs so much better. The server runs so much better than on than like something like Riverside, just because the Riverside has a lot of different vehicle models that are like custom vehicle models. And here, there are custom vehicle models, but they're all like lore friendly, so they're made to the same kind of build style as like the stock GTA vehicles. They're built to the kind of the same scale as the stock GTA vehicles. That vehicle is, that van that was off to the right there, that one's fine. I don't want to worry about that. SADOT response to 9062. Alright. So, one of the things that I was looking for in a server to join, one of the big things for me here is I wanted to find a server that used an in-game radio system that didn't use a Discord-based RTO system, because Discord for RTO is just I don't understand why servers use Discord for RTO. It just doesn't make sense. Discord for RTO is just dumb. Using Discord for an RTO system is dumb. It's like, if I want to be in a call with a friend, I can't do that while I'm on a server and doing like DOT or maybe even policing. Like, what is this car doing? What are these cars doing? They don't care about the stoplights? Come on now, man. And what is this guy doing? It kind of makes the RP unrealistic. Whoa, really, dude? Yeah, that's why you stop and wait before merging.
I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop an extra there. Yeah, that right there is exactly why you wait before merging. All right. Anyways, there. Yeah, well, that's just what happens with public servers. Not much you can really do about public servers. But this is a pretty good server. I do like it. Did the O2 ever clock on? Because I didn't see his thing. Is RSRP going bye-bye? Like I said, I still don't know what I want to end up doing here with this. This is basically a trial run to see how I feel about lore-friendly servers. Because for once, I'm actually giving lore-friendly servers a shot. But there is a chance that if things go well there, I might join police on here as well and do that alongside towing. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. What is this truck doing coming in at a high rate of speed? Okay, he slowed down because he saw that officer just sitting there. Doing LSPD and RSP. Here's the thing. I don't really think that it would be a good idea for me to join police on RSRP. See, even the viewers want you at RSRP. I don't know. I'm still having to decide. I need more time to decide what I want to do effectively. Because I'm gonna be out of town. Oh, did that officer just call for an additional? Yup, he called for an additional. Like, basically right now I just need more time to decide what I want to end up doing for a server here. Among Us, if you want to play, ma'am, waiting. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. But like, I still need to decide what I want. I'm going to be busy the rest of this week, and then from the same time frame, Thursday to Sunday next week, I got a couple things going on. But I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I think what I'll do is probably after that, I'll give it a week after I come back and really decide what I want to do. But I think what I may end up doing is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not really too interested in being like medical or police on Riverside. With how chaotic that server is and just how many people I've had to report in my time over there. I still don't get why you cannot simply not instantly towing a vehicle the moment the owner steps out. It's not that. It's the fact. The problem I have with that is the fact that basically what the civ managers are forcing us to do is talk to them before towing their vehicle, which is unrealistic for the reasons I explained earlier. And because the tow channel I watched, the way I'm basing my towing RP off of, effectively, is if the vehicle is already hooked up to my truck and the owner comes out there, it's hooked. They can't just get into it and drive off with it. There would have to be some sort of like drop fee paid or something to get me to drop it on scene. That's part of why when I'm on his tow, whenever you saw me before that big incident happened last week, whenever I saw an abandoned vehicle and there were people nearby, I swooped in, hooked it up, and got out of there as quickly as possible because I knew what the civs were going to do. They were either going to pull out a gun, they weren't going to want to RP out passively, that paying out like a drop fee or something like that, or they would just get in the vehicle and try and drive off with it because of their illegal parking. It's just it's not realistic. I would argue one reason you have to report so many people is because most people get pissed if they step out of the car and it immediately gets taken away. Well, a lot of times it's because they've been sitting there a while. A lot of times it's been sitting there a while and there's not a lot of... And they haven't even made an attempt to move it. If people just parked legally right away on Riverside, I would not have had to... I wouldn't have to swoop in and tow their vehicles right when they park illegally. Because unless I do that, if there was people... If people are going to blatantly do that in front of us, and they're not going to bother moving it even if we try telling them to move it, it defeats the purpose of even talking to them in the first place, because a lot of times they're just going to be like, okay, yeah, and they're not going to move it. So if people don't want DOT coming in and towing their vehicles right when they get out, or waiting like a week or waiting a few minutes after they get out, they need to park their vehicles properly. That's the problem I have with it. Because realistically, from what I've seen in YouTube videos, when DOT gets called down to a place to tow a vehicle, they don't just come up there like the way it works. The way for me, it's like in the past, you've seen it. No, Nathan, you've seen it on some of my streams before. There have been times where even before everything happened that I did come up and try talking to people, and they basically just don't listen. And again, it just goes back to the realism factor. Realistically, if a tow truck driver is called to a situation, which obviously for a majority of tow calls that I have, I don't get called to it. I just see it's like illegally parked or abandoned or something along those lines, and I come in and take it. If I tried talking to those people, or even tried pulling up to those vehicles after telling people they're just gonna be like, nope, you're not towing it. That's just...
Is anybody on that can tow a prison bus?
A prison bus?
Negative for me. I'm in the towing. I'm in the DOT car at the moment.
Alrighty.
4162 available. Say that.
I'm not available. I'm in the towing call. Steels, are you available for do the tow?
Yeah, I'm sitting over here in the county.
Okay, it's gonna be at 3058 across from the prison, right next to the highway. It's a blue Bolingbrook Penitentiary prison bus.
Yeah, I'm not able to do anything about that either. I don't have a big enough vehicle for a prison bus.
Okay, well, if somebody has access to get it, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Yep. Yeah, no, unless you talk to them, which is a very simple act. I understand it's don't.
3037 for a vehicle impound. It's going to be a gray-colored sedan in front of the gas pump.
Yeah, I see. I'm sitting right in front of you guys right now.
Okay, copy. My lieutenant's going to stand by.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, I'm coming up there right now. Alright, I gotta do it like this. There. Yeah, I gotta do it like this because police are... Gonna make some compromise. Well, I mean, the modders in the griefers, those I can understand. That's something we don't get in real life, but still. Those I can understand. But right now... But the big thing here is... If the server is trying to be realistic... If the server is straight up trying to be as realistic as possible... then they should realistically not require tow drivers to talk to people before towing a vehicle. That's just part of the realism aspect of it. Like, I understand they're trying to be like, hey, force as realistic as possible, but you cannot respawn and you get banned. Well, I'm not talking about like that level of realism. Like, believe me, take Malibu Sunset Roleplay, a server I was at for so many years, for quite a bit of my time on FiveM. That server was fine for the longest time, and then they started getting so realistic, replicating department vehicle fleets 1-to-1, even going as far as getting DOT. Like, I was there for a long time before it got hella realistic, but that server got way too realistic for me. And I understand it's for the quality, but the realism, I'm talking about the realism in the sense that DOT, from a DOT perspective, the most realistic DOT, they would get called to tow calls, and like, yeah, they would talk to like the officers and stuff, but a lot of times the towing, it would be extremely rare for somebody to pull out a gun, for somebody to chase down a tow truck because they had their vehicle towed by it or towed off of a property. Like, you're not understanding where I'm coming from, Nathan. I'm not talking in the sense of like the entire server. I'm talking to strictly DOT from a DOT perspective. At the end of the day, it's a video game, but some servers are trying to make it so it's like very realistic to the point where it's almost like real life. And a lot of people go on to... A lot of people get onto these games to escape from real life. Right, postal found vehicle, that was also at 3038. 3048. Vehicle license plate, not applicable. And I believe that was a BCSO vehicle. I didn't see who it was, but I believe that was a BCSO vehicle. Alright. Alright, how many have I had today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my 6th one. So yeah, it may have taken us a little bit to get used to how things work here, but it works. I'm understanding where you come from. It's just a simple compromise. I understand if it's a change and not regular for you, but I've already gotten used to just asking. I mean, for me, it's just like, I got so used to just being able to just roll up and take vehicles if they're parked illegally and all of that. And while, yes, I can understand people being upset about me towing their vehicles because they were illegally parked, but they were taking it too far by literally chasing me down and then pulling guns over the fact that I towed their vehicle. Realistically, that would almost never happen. I mean, yeah, people will probably chase you down, but there would never be guns involved. I've never seen a video where a gun is involved on a DOT worker or on a tow employee because of it. That's kind of where I'm getting at with the that's kind of where I'm getting at here with what we're kind of talking about here. You're at a high enough rank, use your own common sense if you need to go and ask them. Or if it's not, that's all I ask at this point. Because still, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream right here. I am going to have to probably get ready to go out of town tomorrow anyways, so that'll do it here for this live stream. More than likely, my plan is to probably make ExtraLife my regular server, like my main server, I don't know what I'm going to do about Riverside or SatRP yet, but we will see how things go with that, and hopefully I can get something, hopefully I'll figure something out here within like a week or so after I come back from the next, my second and final moment. Well, technically it'll be the third one, but at this time it'll be the second and final little trip that I'm going on as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go make popcorn, chill out for a little bit, and yeah, we will just basically go from there. And I will figure out what I want to do with regards to the towing stuff, what server I'm gonna stick to full time for that too, because I want to downsize to just one tow server. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will see you guys probably on Sunday in the afternoon. If not, I will see you guys on Monday, and we may continue that Roblox project that we were working on Monday as well. Hell, I might even continue that tonight. I don't know yet. We will see. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time.